Hey my beautiful people, how are y'all doing? Welcome to my channel, Taste of Divinity. I appreciate your visit. Um, if you're new to my channel and you would like to, please hit the subscription button below. Go ahead and like the video. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey you guys, I appreciate your continued support. Congratulations Libra. Y'all came in first place last week for the most views. And honestly, this has been the most views I've ever had so far. So congratulations, congratulations. I truly appreciate y'all so much. Y'all have been the most views that I've had ever so far. So that is really awesome. This week is going to be a real short spread. It's called the Give Slash Receive spread. It was a 2-card spread that I saw on Instagram, and I just added my own little twist to it to where I felt like, yeah. But as you guys already know, not to force things to your storyline. The messages, when it comes to general, the message that comes out is intended for whoever it's supposed to be for. So if it's not your story, don't force it to your story. Take what you can, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check out other signs in your chart. I am going to pull where you're at currently. So if those aren't current feelings that you're feeling right now, then it's more than likely not your story right now. So I like to do where you're at currently just so you'll know if it is your story, but really just be receptive, because usually you are able to tell like if this is your message, if the message is meant for you. You're really in tune with your emotions, you'll be able to feel it. But with that being said, I also would just like to apologize for putting my videos out so late. You guys, this week has been very hectic for me, and I honestly was not even going to do any readings at all this week just so that I could rest, but I was like, it's not really fair. I like to hold myself accountable, and I don't like for my emotions to get the best of me. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and put myself out there and do my best too. It's a real short spread, so I wanted to give y'all something this week, especially since I just started my channel, you know. So, but I will say, like I said, I will do my best to give y'all new spreads every single week. But if I do feel like things are too overwhelming, I'm not even going to. I have to respect my own energy as well when it comes to these things, because it could be a lot energetically. But we're going to go ahead and get started. I appreciate y'all so much. If you would like to continue to have your video earlier in the week, go ahead and keep your views up. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So thank you so very much, Holy Spirit, Mother Goddess, Father God, Archangels, Spirit Guide, Universe, and Ancestors, for allowing for me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. I appreciate you so much for allowing for me to be able to receive this message from my Libras. Thank you for allowing for me to be able to receive this message from my Libras. Thank you for allowing for me to release the ego with all my readings. All right, so we're going to start off with a positive affirmation card, then we're going to do tarot, and then we're going to end with 2 chakra cards. So thank you so very much, Spirit. What positive affirmation would you like to start my Libras off with? Show me through, please. Libra season is coming up, you guys. Are you ready? And then it's going to be the best season ever. Scorpio season. Oh, also, you guys, my nails, I'm going to let y'all know the nail polish is coming off. And yeah, so don't be talking about it. I mean, you can talk about me, but I don't care. But I'm just letting you know. So it says, I now create a wonderful new job. So it says, I am totally open and receptive to a wonderful new position, using my creative talents and abilities, working for and with people I love, in a wonderful location, earning good money. This is very beautiful. So I do feel like a lot of you guys are really just you're starting to take into account just doing things that you love more. So it's just like, I don't feel like it's just with your money, like with your job. I do feel like you may possibly be dissatisfied with your career, dissatisfied with your job, and such, are the amount of money that you're making. But I do feel like you just like, I don't want just any job. I want to do something that I love. You know, I live in my life. I deserve to enjoy my life, not just in the workspace, with the people that you're around, etc., etc. So I'm getting heavy heart chakra work. I want to be able to do things that I authentically care about. I want to be around people that I authentically care about, and who authentically care about me. So that's very beautiful. Excuse me, one of my candles went out, so I had to go relight it. But yeah, so that's beautiful. So let's go ahead and get started. Heavy career is what I'm feeling though, for sure. But let's see. So let's start on your tarot. So thank you so very much, Spirit. Can you show me clearly where my Libras are at currently? Libras are at currently. Show me clearly, please. So where you're at currently, yeah. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, you guys. So this just talks about slow movement. So I do feel like you're making slow progress when it comes to your career life, or even just your sense of stability, period. You're just like, you know, what can I do to make more money? What can I do to feel more stable? What can I do to feel more enthusiastic and more fulfilled about the work that I'm doing and the things that I'm doing, period, in my life? You know, it's not even just about me getting a particular type of money. I just want to also feel like I actually enjoy what it is that I'm doing. Because you look at this Knight of Pentacles closely, like just looking at that person's face, I know it hasn't like really focused yet. There we go. That person doesn't really look enthusiastic. Like they don't really look happy. That Pentacle's like, this is what I have to offer you. You know, this is my sense of stability. This is what I'm doing. The Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest moving cards in the deck. So a lot of you guys just feel kind of unfulfilled where you're at right now. You don't feel like you're making as fast, as quick of a progress as much as you want. You know, but with the Knight of Pentacles, I will say, it may be one of the slowest moving cards in the deck, but it's a very hard work. I can say that much. So you are a very, very hard worker. You do things with your hand, and sometimes you may possibly feel tired because you do so much. I do feel like you are feeling kind of defensive when it comes to, oh yeah, the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So this is like you feeling overworked, and the Seven of Wands is just you feeling very defensive. You feeling like, you know, your boundaries are being disturbed, like you don't have any standards set in place when it comes to what you want to do authentically. So I do feel like you're feeling kind of defensive, standoffish, because you're very, very burdened. You're holding on to a lot of energy, things you want to say, things you want to do, and you're also overworking yourself. So it's like you have a lot of responsibilities on your plate that usually with the Ten of Wands, it's like someone who's doing something that they don't necessarily want to do. So it's like they feel so burdened because they're taking on energies of other people or responsibilities of other people, doing extra things. You know, for some of you guys who are actually at your job, you're probably expected to do way more than what you're paid for, and it makes you very, very defensive when it comes to just the people around you. So you're feeling very, very energetically burdened right now. It's hurting your heart because you do feel like, you know, you don't have time to do things that you genuinely want to do, energetic wise, things that you know make you happy. And so it's just like your intuition is telling you that you're destined for more, or your intuition could be telling you that, you know, you can do something else, you know, that you can do something better. Your gifts, with the gifts that you have, because this Four of Cups just talks about not using all of your gifts, or feeling rejected, not using all of your gifts to the fullest of your capability. So I do feel like you know what your gifts are, you know what you are capable of doing, and I do feel like that's why you feel so sluggish, or you feel so unsatisfied in where you're at right now, because you're not really using all of your gifts the way that you genuinely want to use them. So a lot of you guys do want to take this leap of faith, but you are afraid with this Moon card being here. You're afraid to be who you are authentically. You could be possibly afraid of judgment. You may possibly be afraid of doing things untraditionally, because we do have this Hierophant card. Wow, look at that, justice. That Hierophant card with Libra energy right here. So I do feel like some of y'all, it's like you want to be a person of your word. So some of y'all may have possibly signed contracts when it comes to some of the work that you're in. And you're just like, I can't really cut this out, even though it's not really bringing me peace and balance. I have to be here because I said that I would. Some of y'all did actually sign contracts saying that y'all will do this thing. Some of y'all, it's just you don't want to disappoint those people who you said, like, yeah, I'll stay here for this amount of time, or I'll stay here for you, or I'll do this for you, etc. So you want to keep your commitments to your commitment. So I totally understand, but it's like if you were being honest with yourself about the way that you feel, you don't feel well at all. Like this is, you know, not being honest with yourself about the way that you feel. You really do want to lighten your load with that Fool card. You want to use your own skills and your own capabilities to really create the life that you want, but you're feeling really overburdened and very defensive because you're not doing what it is that you truly, truly want to do. So let us see what you should focus on giving during this time. So thank you so very much, Spirit. I appreciate you. Can you show me clearly where my can you show me clearly where my Libras should focus on giving during this time? And you guys, I wanted to do this give and receive spread because it's not all about giving and it's not all about taking, you know. So it's just like you have to give something in order to receive something. And so it's like some people, they feel like if I don't have anything physically to give, like money or gifts or things in this physical world, then I'm not worthy of anything. So there are certain things that you can give that can help you, you know, that you don't, even if you don't necessarily have physical things to give, you can still give effort, you can still give time, you can still give a listening ear, etc., etc. So let's see what they say. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Can you show me what my Libra should focus on giving during this time? Show me clearly, please. So what you should focus on giving during this time, we have the death card, you guys. This talks about massive change and massive transformation. So it's just like they want you to give a different version of yourself, this transformed version of yourself without the anxiety. You have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This talks about things ending, things you can't control. This is your anxiety. You having difficulties taking actions towards the life that you want because of your anxiety. They want you to release that. And anything that you can't control, they want you to release it. So I do feel like they want you to give this transformed version of yourself. So it's like you've already said it in your head, you've already stated in your mind. It's already like these are your dreams right here with the Seven of Cups, the things you dream about, your goals, etc., etc. Your idea of success. Your idea of success is what they want you to focus on giving. So it's like if I said I was going to do this, I said that I was going to do that, I said I was going to, you know, start creating, putting more content out. I said I was going to start, you know, using my gifts to do this. I said that I was going to start, you know, holding myself accountable more, my own personal self more accountable. I said that I was going to, etc., etc. So they want you to give rebirth. They want you to give this new version of yourself, this new massive change. Because death card is just like people aren't going to notice who you are. Like you're walking down the street, you may even possibly be meeting new people, or not new people, you're older, like old people who you've already known, and the energy you that literally vibrates off of you is completely different. You know, you feel different. You know, you come off as a different person. You look different. You know, you hold your head up high. You actually believe in yourself. You know, etc. and etc. So they want you to get this transformed version of yourself, and this is major arcana, you guys. So you should really focus on this, not being who you used to be, not being attached to that old version of yourself. If you remember that Ten of Swords, not being attached to that old version of yourself. Some of you guys, this could be, you know, just your past self, like where childhood trauma, etc., etc. Not being attached to that, you know. So really taking self accountability for your life, and then also giving that version of yourself to people. So let's see what you should focus on receiving during this time. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Can you show me clearly what my Libras should focus on receiving? This is also Scorpionic energy, so some of y'all may possibly have Scorpio in your chart. Thank you, Spirit. So what should my Libras focus on receiving during this time? Show me clearly. So what you should focus on receiving during this time, you guys, we have the Eight of Swords. We have the Tower card at the bottom of the deck. So this is with the Queen of Cups. So the Tower card just talks about endings, you guys. So this could be you losing your job. It could be you losing friends. It could be you losing, you know, significant relationships. It could be you losing your house. It's just a traumatic loss, a foundation being broken down within yourself. Maybe even you losing a sense of yourself, losing the love that you feel like you deserve, etc., etc., especially with that Queen of Cups. So what you should focus on receiving is mutual love. You know, so the same love that you give out to people, the same respect that you give out to people, you deserve to get that back. So with this Tower card being here, these are situations that have ended because the foundation was weak. And so what they're telling you, you know, focus on not being stuck, you know, not allow for your anxiety or the way you perceive things to make you feel stuck, to make you feel like you can't really take action. Focus on receiving love, focus on receiving your emotions, focus on feeling your emotions. Because with this Eight of Swords being here, in order for this person to stay in this position, which they don't really want to be in, if they were to really look at the facts, they have to belittle their emotions. You see that water at the bottom, that talks about your emotions. And so it's just like they want you to take the blindfold off. They want you to look at things for facts, because with the Eight of Swords, it's like your thought patterns got you here. Your thought patterns is why you feel so stuck. And so it's just like start changing your thought patterns, what serves you and what doesn't. Focus on receiving love, the love that's given to you, and do not focus on the things that have ended. I know it's difficult, you guys, but it's like, just know those things never served your highest good anyway. Because whenever the tower moment happens, that's the universe intervening, just like, yo, you know, because you was not seeing your worth. You were tolerating something less than what you would deserve, and slash r, you were not using your, you weren't doing your best, you weren't using your fullest capabilities. You did not deserve to be in that situation, that foundation, that environment. And so the tower moment happened to give you that nudge to really live the life that you truly deserve to live. So just focus on receiving these tower moments as blessings in disguise, and give yourself love regardless. Not being so impulsive when it comes to those tower moments that happen, but really tap into your fighting strength, your willpower, release your pride and your ego so that you can get your goals. With that 10 of Pentacles, you most definitely deserve to go after your goals. Don't allow for these situations to keep you stagnant. Don't think so much about these situations to where you have stopped taking action towards the things that you truly want to take action towards. And do not be impulsive with this Knight of Swords. So it's just like, don't be reactive, be proactive. Really think before you speak. Really think before you act. Ask yourself if you truly wanted to be in these situations anyway. Were you being your authentic self? Did the situation serve you? Is that really how you wanted to live your life? Etc. and etc. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start reading your chakra cards, and then we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to pull 2 for you guys since I'm not doing any other oracle cards. So thank you so very much, Spirit. What additional messages do you have for my Libras for during this time? Can you show me clearly additional messages you have for my Libras? Okay, so we have faith and we have rejection. This is beautiful. These are very highly intuitive cards. So faith talks about your intuition, you guys. This talks about the karmic wounds that you've been brought onto this earth to solve within yourself. So it also talks about patterns within your family, and your willingness to do your own soul searching to break those said patterns. So it's just like not living your past into your present. So faith says we are all wounded. Some wounds are recognized easily while others are not. Forge ahead and do not allow for your pain to hold you back. That's crazy. That's literally what I just said. You are meant to inspire others, and if you do not carry on, they will suffer. It is time to deliver your message. That's very beautiful, you guys. So it says, I am more than I think I am. What frightens you is something much smaller than you know. If you are experiencing pain, holding on tighter will only worsen the situation. Your greatness awaits. That's so crazy. It's literally what I said with this. Like, this person right here, the way that they're overthinking, holding on to these things, it's not serving them. It's only making them more stagnant, and it's also stopping them from living the life that they truly deserve. So it says your greatness awaits. I have a tremendous amount of personal magnetism. Am I willing to allow for myself to shine? Narrow focus, miracles all around, not following wise counsel, not accepting your gifts, using your energy in a self-defeating way, gift, muse, and fear. So the meditation for this says this is a time to let go and recognize your own gifts. Thank your guides for protecting you and not allowing for you to give up. This is the first step in communicating and sharing with the world. The royal purple brick is a part of your path, not the entire journey. So literally, this royal purple brick, you guys, is the tower moment that just happened for you. And it was literally meant for you to be able to trust your intuition. You were getting signs that, you know, you were destined for more. Your brain was literally telling you, you know, you don't need to settle, you know, whether that was your boundaries that you were, etc., etc. So with this 8 of Swords being here, this is like literally them telling you to not give up on your dreams. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Even with that Strength card, it's like tapping into your fighting power. And then we have rejection, you guys. This just talks about your conscious actions, you being aware of the actions that you're taking, the thought patterns that you have, and how that brings you closer towards spiritual magnetism. So rejection says you no longer need to prove yourself. This is about understanding who you are and what you have created. Ivory allows others into your life. Choose wisely. So overall, the choice is always yours, you guys, on knowing what your standards are, knowing what your boundaries are, and just knowing if those people respect your boundaries. Really, if they give you the same love you give out, etc., and etc. Do they deserve your time? Do they deserve your energy? So rejection says they won't use me. You do not have to be on the inside track. Be true to yourself and you will not be unhappy. Rejection is spirit's protection. Am I working with or against my environment? What is the purpose of my present solitude? Others' approval, unsupportive environment, working alone, arrival of a teacher, protection, exclusion, and development. And literally when I say unsupportive environment, you guys, that's why those tower moments happen, especially if you tolerate unsupportive environments, knowing you deserve better. So I'm actually not going to read the meditation for that. But with that being said, you guys, I love y'all so much. I pray that this message resonated for whoever it is supposed to, and I hope that y'all have a wonderful day on purpose, okay? Toodles.